Hey there, church. My name's Julian. I'm one of the interns here at Church by the Bridge in St. Augustine's. And here is, I guess my daily devotion on life post-COVID. I've been asked to talk about technology. Technology, maybe because I'm young or something, I don't know. I've been asked to talk about technology. And as I sit here in what is my usual pew at the original 6 p.m. church, kind of sitting behind the Windsors, perhaps next to the Fernandezes and that kind of thing, I am very thankful for technology. Technology has been such a blessing for our church, and there are so many people within our church who have been able to use their skills with technology to bless the church, to continue things that had already started at the beginning of this year, or to adapt and to create new ways of connecting, of fellowshipping, loving one another, whether that's Zoom, online church, all these kinds of things. And so I think, sometimes we shirk away from technology. There is some, I guess, deserved stigma about it, and its harms if overused, I guess, but it definitely has been a huge blessing for our church, and I'm very thankful for it. But as I do sit here in this old building, in this pew, really, really missing sitting with people, singing with people, praying with people, I feel like the last thing I want to talk about is technology, especially in light of life post-COVID. I think technology is a good thing, and we have been able to use it for our church, but for me, at least personally, I felt like it's just not the real thing. It's not like the real thing. It's not like walking down this aisle back out to supper, chatting about how your weekend was and those casual conversations. I can chat with people, I can message them, I can call them, I can even FaceTime them. But I don't know, it's not, for me personally, I felt like it's not the real thing. And so if I want to encourage you guys with anything today, is that as life gets back to this new normal, it's to encourage you to think through how beneficial technology has been, but not to see it as a complete replacement for connecting with people. One of the passages I'm reminded of is in Acts 2. It's called, the kind of little heading that's there, it's called the Fellowship of the Believers. I really love this image. It reads, "They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved." And during this time of using technology, during this COVID time, I've seen people added to our number daily. Alpha Online on Zoom has had so many people sign up, so many people engage. I've been filled with awe and wonder with the many wonders performed by people in our church, on the staff team, using technology to love people. And whilst I haven't, I guess, explicitly seen anyone sell their property and possessions, I've seen many people sacrifice their usual roles, their usual norm to adapt to the current situation and use technology, especially here on the staff team. I've seen, quite a few of the pastors and a few of the staff kind of sacrifice their old normal to adapt to this new normal during COVID, to use technology, to give to anyone who had need. But as I sit here in a place that I really, really miss, sitting amongst people and singing together and praying together and meeting together and eating together, I guess the last thing I do want to talk about is technology, because I've personally felt that it's And it's not the real thing. And I think I want to encourage you as we, come from out under the doona, but as the restrictions lift and as we, slowly and gradually move our way back to a socially distanced but new normal of connecting with each other, being able to connect with each other in person, I do want to encourage you to do that, to try again safely, to meet together, to eat together, to pray together as you can, as you safely can. This image here of the fellowship of the believers is one of very much being together. And whilst technology has been really, really good, it is still a screen that separates us. It is still wires, Wi-Fi, cellular reception signals, whatever that is, technology. But I do want to encourage us to try and get back as much as we can to meeting face to face, to encouraging one another, all the more as we see the day approaching. So technology, very, very thankful for it. And it's become perhaps our current normal. But it's my prayer at least, and my hope, that as we head into life post-COVID, as restrictions lift, as this city gets more safer with the coronavirus pandemic easing and abating, that we would meet together, that we would devote ourselves again, once again, perhaps even more than last time, to meeting together, praying together, eating together, doing church and life together.